Good morning, stars. Welcome back to Roam With Me 23. I hope you're going to have a beautiful day and a wonderful weekend ahead. I did want to apologize for the last couple of videos. I've been working on my mic gain and it was not working out. I'm hoping that today will be better. I'm trying to correct the settings. So my apologies. I hope you got something out of those reads other than the in and out of the sound. So anyways, please take what resonates today and apply it to your story where it belongs. And if it doesn't resonate with you, leave it here for somebody else, okay? Also, check the description of this video below and you'll see how you can get your own reading. My email is in there so you can contact me about getting your own reading. There's also other ways that you can send me things or gift me and keep me inspired to keep coming back here and doing these love reads. So let's get started. We're going to start with, what's the tea? There you go. I hope everybody that's here watching knows the YouTube protocol. If you're watching, give it a thumbs up. And if you like the read enough to listen to another in the future, subscribe. There's a subscribe button down there. There's also a little button that looks like a bell that'll tell you when new videos come out. So, notification bell. Thank you for being here. You're greatly appreciated. Been here a little over a year. It's been a kind of a slow go, but I'm growing on this channel. And I'm glad you're here to grow with me. Thank you. All right, what's the tea for my stars today? What's the tea? That's a good one. Okay. You're too busy winning. How about that? And somebody's holding a grudge over it. They're holding a grudge. And they want to make your life hell some way or another. Maybe even by calling child services. Report something of neglect or abuse. Yeah, or maybe the grudge holder has kids and they're about to have their kids taken away. And you're just too busy in your life winning to worry about this grudge holder and their hokey pokey. So, I don't get the feeling that at all that this is something, I mean, this card obviously can mean something bad, but because I have grudge holder here next to it, I really don't feel like this is something in a really bad abusive sense. Okay? But, because grudge holders sometimes do some stupid things. Anyways. You're too busy winning. How about that? We're going to pull some Kipper too. We'll start with 2 morning messages before we go with the tarot. How about that? See what Kipper has to say about this. Adjudication. I could be wrong. Maybe somebody is getting the kids taken away. But really, that's a man and a woman. like I said, could be because of a divorce. Ooh, I've seen that happen. Yuck. Bad health. It's causing some bad health. And lovers. So these lovers, this either went bad for these lovers, or you were once lovers, or you're too busy winning and have a lover now. And this adjudication, whether it's a divorce or whatever it is, has caused somebody to have bad health, which I feel like that's the grudge holder there, that bad health. And here we go. How about that? So you would know where these messages apply in your own story, right? Too busy winning? Looks like they definitely complement each other, the kipper and the what's the tea. So you can add your own story to those messages. All right, let's see what tarot has to say. Whew. All right, tarot. The first card we pull today, stars, will be for you, the energy that you're sitting in today. Well, maybe. All right, first card we pull today will be my stars energy. Yes, okay, so it is the Two of Cups in reverse. That could have something to do with that adjudication down there. Anyways, this talks about tension and balance. Kind of like that adjudication down there. Feel like things were a waste, you know. This talks about separation as well. Maybe you are going through something grueling in the court services. Man. Okay. Let's see what your person is, the energy your person, the one that is on your mind, what kind of energy they're sitting in, okay? The love interest person that's on your mind. Let's see, what energy are they sitting in? Four of Swords. They took a step back. They're recharging. They're thinking about things. They are restoring their energy, reflecting. Also talks about abundance. Almost looks like you're being maybe the one dragged through the mud and your person's too busy winning over here. Could be that way. Let's see what the present heart of the matter is between you two right now. What's going on between you two right here, right now? Judgment. Oh my goodness. Answering the call to action creates new opportunities. This is an awakening. It's a reckoning, okay? Talks about self-assessment and talks about needing to balance priorities when making choices as well. The Judgment does. So between you two, there's definitely an awakening. Also, which I don't think this will really applies, or maybe it could. Maybe this is something that was happened and now there's been other things happen, but judgment also talks about resurrecting things. I mean, look at the trumpets being called, and these look like dead people, like coming back to life. They're answering the call to this trumpet, which is resurrection. Bringing something back to life. An awakening. Maybe you guys have realized there was such a need for balance, and that maybe you guys have realized all this hurt that's being caused here. Let's see what the past looks like. Show me the past of my stars and their person. Almost there. Nine of Swords in reverse. Decisions being made. Patience. Unselfishness. Finding help. Finding help. Somebody being timid. I'm going to get more on that past. I need more on that past. Give me another card on the past. Eight of Swords. 8 and 9 of Swords. Both in reverse for the past. It's like somebody was waiting something out. They were worried about it. They felt like that they might have been they needed to find help so they could get a new perspective on things and change their outward expectations of life, of how the world might work for them. This is like somebody might have needed some mental help, maybe a counselor or something. They were trying to be a good person, I feel like. They've made decisions that maybe weren't exactly what they should have been, or they were hoping they would be. I'm going to pull one more on the past. Three of Swords. Yep. Swords, swords, swords. I pulled 3 cards for the past, and they're all swords, and they are talking about this is heartbreak, harshness. I feel like somebody in the past was maybe up in their head, maybe needing counseling, because they needed to find some counseling or some help or something. They patiently, maybe even, this again talks about separation. So this is definitely a couple that is not together and have just really hurt each other, I feel like. And when you look at this relationship presently, you think that it's just maybe because it talks about rejection, maybe you were the one rejected, and there was a separation. So maybe this person thought that if they ran off or made certain decisions that they would win, and then they took on a lover as well, because we've got two cards here talking about separation and heartbreak. And your person is now sitting in a time of reflection of what has happened. And you're both trying to see, like you're both having this an awakening of what was the purpose of this relationship, Looks like there was a lot of bad things here. Grudges being held, bad health from it, whether it's mental or physical even, It was hurting you guys. Somebody might have thought one might not have been a good parent. There might have been some, involving the law in some sort of way, whether it's a divorce or, a suit or anything, This is a hairy one. Ooh. Okay. This is definitely talking about past. And now you guys, that like I said, in the present, are just looking at it like, what was the purpose of this? You guys are both assessing what has happened. All right, let's see what the future has to bring for you and your person. King of Cups in reverse. This is a guy who lacks emotional intelligence. Like, they just don't express their emotions very well at all. They can't control their emotions properly, which I could see that in the past, actually. They're merciless. Like, when they might say horrible or mean and do mean things and you don't even know it. They're kind of shifty, so you don't know whether they're truthful or lying, or if they're doing something behind your back, like some serious passive aggressive maybe stuff behind your back that you don't even know that's going on, because they have something they're holding a grudge against you about. They're being cold. And man, that's the future with this person. Ooh, I gotta have one more on that, because that almost feels like there's gonna be a future, and then it would repeat. So I don't want to see that. Let's see. Death. Growth always means leaving something behind. So this talks about cycles of things dying for new things to come in. So that's a good card for this to follow this King of Cups, let me tell you, because that means that no more of that. That's what the future has to bring. No more of that. None. No more of that. That's over. Ooh. Let's see what your person's next likely action is going to be. So they're sitting over here in the Four of Swords, trying to stay controlled and get their foundation together and taking it easy and recharging. They are reflecting. There it is. Flipped over right in my hand. Well, even though they're presently sitting in a restoration kind of energy, their future actions are going to be hurried, insecure, and unprepared. Means they're going to make some quick action decisions, probably, because we have swords and action. So maybe, again, for them, they're going to make some not so good decisions. And it's going to cause some turbulence. Some people just don't learn. Oh my goodness. That could also mean why, or kind of tell why we have this. I said cycles, you know. A new cycle, maybe a new cycle is going to start for them, but it's not going to be a good one. It's going to be the same thing. Let's see what your advice is. Are you going to be part of this new cycle? I don't feel you're going to be. I feel like this is something that maybe you are looking back on this because presently, you know, I feel like that's you too busy winning and you got a new lover. I feel like most of this card is talking about a past person. Most of these cards. Let's see. What kind of advice do we have for my stars here today, sitting in the Two of Cups in reverse? What kind of advice do we have for them and this love read with their person we're talking about? King of Wands in reverse. This is your advice? Not to tolerate anything. Be ruthless and cruel? That don't. I mean, I could see where, you know, intolerance, you know, don't tolerate any hokey pokey after all this. It kind of is an energy of unexpected, you know, like some unexpected conflict. Maybe this person's next action is going to cause this King of Wands, or, you know, ignite this King of Wands to be ruthless. Or maybe their actions, ooh, man. Don't take no crap. Is basically what I see. Wands are action too, so your future advice is just be ruthless if you need to be. Stand strong. Let them know your opinion on things, on all this. Oh man, okay, I gotta ask a yes/no question. I need to know if this relationship is going to have another cycle. Okay, I've got my yes/no cards out. We're going to ask, is this relationship that was obviously separated, because I've got separation here, and is this going for another cycle? I'm going to take that one. Ooh. And yes. It says there is another cycle coming with this. Stand your ground. That King of Wands in reverse. Again, I feel like I've had a reading like this just recently about telling you not to be a pushover when this person comes along. But because your advice here is, let them know you are a king, or that you're sitting in that energy of strength and you're not going to tolerate anything. And let them know. You will take action. But your answer is yes. This cycle is going to repeat. Maybe not this cycle, but this relationship. Hopefully this cycle is dead, because we have the future saying that that cycle that went through is dead for sure with you two. Or how things went down, that won't ever happen again. For sure. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's see what you guys are saying to each other. Okay. We're going to see what you're saying to this person. Stars. What kind of messages do you have for this person? That one flipped out. With just a look, you ignite the fire. Well, this person definitely knew how to get your attention in a passionate way. Reunion. There we go. And you had the Judgment card. And the yes in your... Oh, we'll take it. It fell out. Superfly. You think this person is Superfly. Man, this hurt though. I'm telling you. I see it. There's hurt written all over this past. Let's see what your person's saying to you. What goes around comes around. Man, they must have felt wronged somewhere. Lackluster. Maybe they felt what goes around comes around. Maybe they know what they've done wrong, and what goes around comes around came right back around to them. Now they're lacking any kind of luster because they don't have you no more. Dancing in the moonlight. Might be something between you two. Doing things in the moonlight. All right. Those are the messages I have for you two. All right, stars. I feel like this requires a wisdom card. So we're going to pull one wisdom card for this love read here for you and your person. See what kind of message we get from it. You guys got the Dragon's Duel. Look at that. And it came in reverse. But it talks about inner conflict, morality, conscience, and choice. So I've seen a lot of inner conflict here. And, things that needed to be thought about in a moral way. So some unconscious choices. So I can see where this was in the reverse. For sure. It's all over this reading. But let's read more into the Dragon's Duel. So it doesn't matter whether it comes in reverse or this one doesn't. It says this is an ally and a challenge all together. It doesn't matter because either way that they turn, See that? They're the same. So it literally just talks about having inner conflict and morals and making good conscious choices. So the dragon's duel takes place at the proverbial fork in the road. Okay? It's both ally and challenger at once. As it represents the tension of opposites, even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience the duality of faith and doubt, love and fear, right and wrong, black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may be going one way, another may call to you to change your direction. Now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul leading you. There are always choices in life. Decision making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that you choose to feed will be the one that wins. Which is it? If it's not the one that serves the highest of your intentions, deliberately feed the other and the duel will be won in your favor. So again, it talks about decision making, morality, inner conflict, which we completely talked about here in the past. And opposites, which I feel like that is probably what's happened here. Wow. Now I want to pull a Twin Flames card because I instantly got the feeling that this is that kind of connection. Show me what I need to see for my stars here and their person. And these Twin Flame cards. Give me one card. Take responsibility. Acknowledgement. I could see that. There'll have to be some acknowledgement here. And some responsibility taken for parts. Okay, stars. So, hope that you got a nugget from this card read. I am going to pull just a single card for you, stars. This is just for you to send you on your way until we meet again. Give you a little something to think about. Maybe help you out, give you hope, inspire you. But this card is just for you, okay? Just for you, stars. Thank you for coming to this read today. All right. Well, I'm going to take the one I saw. Psychic protection. Around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me strong and bold. So, I feel like this is calling you to pray and set intentions of protection, whether it be putting some salt in your bath water with a prayer, around your house, whatever it might be. This card here tells you to use what you got. Use what you know, whether it's prayer or other things, for your protection. Okay? Psychic protection. Maybe not letting everybody know what you think. I don't know, but let me read it again to you, okay? You'll know what this means for you and your protection. Around me now, a shield of gold, protecting me strong and bold. There you go, stars. Bye, until next time.